You know, Tila Tequila and Dane Cook. They held on to MySpace too long. You know, Hollywood. All the actors and actresses that didn't want to go on Instagram 4 years ago because they thought they were cool shit are now like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Striking a platform while it's hot matters way more than if that platform actually exists in a decade.
So you mentioned that you get brand value. That's like one of the main points. Like you get brand value from the platform, so that even if it goes away, people still can find you and hit you up, and you can keep that.
No, what the point was, the point is not hit me up. The point is get attention while the attention's there. P. Diddy, right now, still trades on the equity that during MTV's heyday, during TRL, he crushed it. He's still trading on that.
But he built the brand off of that, and they can find him later.
Correct.
Even if that.
The reason everyone who's like, oh, TikTok's stupid. Ready? Actually, here's the thesis. Everybody who's hearing me talk about TikTok and LinkedIn, by the way, is value right now, but they're not saying this about LinkedIn because it's been around. Let's go to TikTok. Gary, TikTok's not gonna be here. It's a fad. It's gonna be gone in a year. I don't give a fuck if it's gone in a year. I'm gonna siphon all the attention while it's hot now.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of this. The value I create for myself in awareness and relevance during this 9, 6, 12, 24 months on TikTok is valuable when TikTok doesn't exist. The damage I did on Vidler still matters today. Social cam matters. This was my point in text. The biggest stars on Snapchat, YouTube, and Instagram, many of them popped on Vine. King Batch popped on Vine. Logan Paul, Vine, right?
Yeah.
Brittany Furlan, Vine.
What did the ones that did pop on Vine but flopped later?
They shit on Instagram and Snapchat in the transition and held on to Vine too long. You know, Tila Tequila and Dane Cook. They held on to MySpace too long. You know, Hollywood. All the actors and actresses that didn't want to go on Instagram 4 years ago because they thought they were cool shit are now like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Striking a platform while it's hot matters way more than if that platform actually exists in a decade. I could give two shits. How about our team? Sid, the majority of your early career, back to like using you as a reference point today, Facebook was our religion 27 months ago. We didn't talk about anything else. When's the last time we even said it?
When I started as the intern, like LinkedIn was the platform that we didn't really.
Show 'em, did. Yeah. Go.
LinkedIn was the platform that we didn't really post on, because it was like.
We didn't post on LinkedIn five fucking minutes ago.
I was the intern who was given the LinkedIn platform to figure out. All right, what is this? What's the content strategy on this? And then.
So where I want to go with this article, Raghav, is it's got to be titled something like "Striking While the Platform's Hot," comma, and why it doesn't matter if it's still around in a year. That's like, I want a literal title, because that's the biggest mistake everyone's making right now.
And so it's kind of like a balance of like extracting as much value as possible, but then also doing that the 79-21.
Yes, and you can reference that. And then there's also the third hidden value. You learn something. So I learned on Social Cam how to do vertical video content, which then I used on Vine, which then I used on Snap, which then I used to completely and utterly dominate on Instagram. If you ask me today why I crushed Instagram over the last 2 years, which ended up being the most important platform at the right time, it was because of Social Cam. Do you even know what Social Cam is? Do you remember that? Do you ever look it up in the articles?
No.
I want to look it up right here on the spot. Just like
Said in
social.
Australia recently about it.
It was called Social Cam. It was hot for 40 seconds. Like a hot fucking Wikipedia. There you go. Read it. Read it for everybody and for me to hear, because I'm audio.
Social media was a mobile social video application for the iPhone, Android, and Windows Phone that was launched on March 7th, 2011 and ended on October 28th, 2015. It allowed users to capture and share videos online and on mobile and on Facebook, Twitter, and other social networks. They had 16 million downloads and they got acquired for $60 million.
Social Cam. Social Cam got hot, then it got bought, but it then died. And what I learned making content on there, where I never popped and got huge, because if it was 2 seconds old, was what I then used on Vine and why I decided Vine was gonna be big. Vine got real big, as we all know, for a little while. I also didn't pop there either, because I was still Gary Vaynerchuk, but I also started Grape Story. If you're gonna tell the story, Grape Story is the agency I started with Jerome Jarre, one of the top 10 people. It's also the agency that discovered Logan Paul. It's the one that had Rudy Mancuso, and like we figured it all out, right? Then that happened, Vine got real big, and then Snap started growing, and I was like telling the Viners to go on Snap. I got Jerome to go on Snap, and he was like one of the biggest people. Logan crushed Snap, and then Instagram IGTV came, right? Stories, excuse me. What I learned along the way is what gave me the strategies that really mattered for me to be a great creator on IGTV. Right now, why I'm doing well on TikTok, or I'm intuitive to it, is I learned those things on Vine. TikTok's Vine.
The similarities on Instagram and Snapchat from social came was a vertical. Was there anything else besides a video creation, like user flow, like
Making videos on your phone.
how to do it?
Yeah, dude, it was crazy. You know, like the mobile phone's new.
Yeah.
Just even the thought of it. Like even the idea, the first time I've ever done this, yo, you should buy Twitter ads and drink wine. The first time I ever did that was on Social Kid.
So you figured out how people respond.
The first time I took a selfie was on Daily Booth. You know what Daily Booth is? You? Should have been Instagram. Look it up. Wikipedia, Daily Booth. Let's read that. This is a lesson. LinkedIn, we should be charging for this live. Go ahead, Raghav, read it. Daily Booth.
Daily Booth was a photo blogging website designed for users to take a photo of themselves every day with a caption in order to document and share their life with others. Thus the slogan, your life in pictures.
When I wish Andy was here right now. LinkedIn, who's watching, I never talk about being smart, but
He
what?
actually brought it up right now in the last conversation. Like he was like, I was with Gary in Australia, and he just didn't get why I was trying to tell him that people don't get how smart he is because he doesn't talk about it that much.
Yep.
He just said it. Like
What I just did right now, like I'm so much, I don't talk about being smart because I don't think it brings value to an audience. But like what I just did with Daily Booth and social, like this is strategy out here. This is thinking. Please.
You took a picture on your Instagram on January 24th of Hey, Who's Got Vine, and it launched on the 23rd. It's like live on your Instagram right now.
You need to incorporate that.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Is that true?
Super cool. Yeah, I looked it up and I was like, there's no way he like is putting this out there. Like, who's following me here the day after it launched?
It's crazy.
So that's it, man. Like honestly, one day when I'm long gone, I'll get my smart credit for, this is what I understand. I understand attention. Look at how meta this is. We're live on LinkedIn. There's like 10 people that have live on LinkedIn capabilities. This is what I do. This is what I do. And then look what we did on this live on LinkedIn. What did we just do? This is my first LinkedIn live. What did we just do? Brought a shitload of value to everybody in the audience. This is the whole fucking thing right here. It's happening right now.